We're here with two players who just finished their game, Levon, Aronian, and Maxime, Vachier, Lagrave. They played one of the absolute main lines of the Martial Gambit, and yeah, I guess it's good to have at least still a few players who are trying to find something in that main line. And most players are actually avoiding this opening, of course, these days. But yeah, it's extremely difficult, I guess, to get an advantage.
Yes, there never was much, and to top it all off, I was not exactly sure what my analysis was saying, but yeah, I mean, even if I had remembered completely till the end, yeah, of course, it's never merged, it's always a bit more present, but okay, with a few accurate moves, Levon made it a draw, and could even have made it easier at some points, but I mean, it was never. Draw was never really in doubt. That's the problem when going for this main line.
Yeah, and Levon, of course, you are the strongest and maybe the most experienced of top grandmasters in this martial. It never bores?
Well, if I had more time, I guess I would play all kinds of openings like Ivan Chuk, but I don't have so much time. I try to mainly concentrate on my white color, and with black just play solid opening.
You actually were the one to deviate from your game from Wijk-aan-Zee. Rook AC8 was it new? How important was this? Was this very subtle? Did you spend a lot of time on looking at this?
No, I think Bishop F5 is a stronger move, the one I played in the first game. But I mean, to me, it's so solid. I mean, it feels so close to a draw that I thought, okay, let's just do a different move. Because, yeah.
Is there any moment that you fear? Are you completely in control in this opening? Do you feel that way when somebody plays against you, or is there always a little bit of worry that your opponent might actually have found something in one of those endgames?
No, Martial is a very tough opening to play because you have to know and feel many positions. It's just the thing is people don't go for the ones that martial players are most afraid of. The critical, the most direct approaches.
Maybe something for next time?
Well, I mean, of course, I checked different lines, and but this one is one that suited me best and actually gave me a couple of wins. So, you never know. Of course, maybe I will have something else in store next time. But I mean, it's never easy, and we have all sorts of huge files on most of the lines. So okay. Martial is definitely not stabilized, but there's a lot that's been shown, and that in everybody's computer, even if it has not been shown yet.
I generally think that D3 is a great move, if not for this line. So I mean, there are many
D3
ways.
instead of D4.
I mean, it's a great move because it actually forces black to fight for a draw, and without much excitement. But I think this line is very solid because people mostly are afraid to go for this with black, and they play other lines and they have more fun. But I'm not a big fan of the positions that black can get in other lines.
Okay, there you have it. World's biggest martial expert and one of the most principled white players to go for the main line. Let's go back to the studio.